Yesterday, Orange County Mayor Demings issued Executive Order 2020-23. I'll go into some specifics of the order in just a moment. I understand that some may be upset with this. However, the executive order is dictating common sense, requiring that we all do what we should be doing through this time anyway. The executive order is intended to provide assurances to individuals and to assist businesses and to help keep them open. There have been calls by some to go backwards and perhaps reinstitute a stay-at-home order to avoid a more severe second wave of COVID cases. As your mayor and a small business owner myself, I know a second stay-at-home order would have a drastic impact on many of our local retailers that are already hurting. By instituting a few common sense steps, we are hopeful that we can see some relief from the current COVID spike. This is a very tricky time for many reasons, on both a national and local level. Some question the ability and desirability of implementing and enforcing the executive orders passed by Orange County. I spoke to Mayor Demings yesterday, as well as other mayors across Central Florida. While some elected officials in other areas continue the blame game, which further divides us as a nation, locally we are working together to make sure that Central Florida's reopening is as safe and secure as possible. The things that divide us do not come close to the things that unite us. Not all of us agree on every aspect of the COVID response, or perhaps governance in general. Though having different rules and regulations locally at this time would only create confusion among residents, businesses, guests, staff, emergency service professionals, and others. There will be plenty of time in the future to grade our response to this and other reactions to current situations before us, and I'm pretty confident some of you will take us up on that. We had always spoken of not when, but how we reopen. In unprecedented times, one of the few things that you can count on is change. Modifications to our phased reopening implementation are to be expected as we continue to secure new information. In Winter Park, our focus is on a conservative path forward to minimize the prospect of a backslide to more drastic measures, such as a second stay-at-home directive. Thank you for your understanding and your patience with this and other recent disruptions to our daily life. As well, I would like to thank our city staff, and especially our police and fire professionals who have been working tirelessly to maintain our security. Kind word goes a long way, so if you have the opportunity, please let our team know they are appreciated. On to some specifics with the latest executive order. This week, we have seen the highest increase of COVID-19 cases since the pandemic began in March. In Orange County alone, recently, the number of COVID cases has increased significantly, with daily positivity rates as high as 11%, when 2 weeks ago it was at 2.8%. Winter Park is not immune to this trajectory, as we are also seeing an increase in COVID cases. Responding to this upward trend in cases, the City of Winter Park is following Orange County Mayor Demings' Executive Order 2023 that requires face coverings across the county. A face covering is a piece of material that securely covers your nose and mouth and stays in place without the use of your hands. Every person working, living, visiting, or doing business in Orange County is required to wear a face covering consistent with current CDC guidelines while in any public place. Please use common sense here. If you are out exercising and maintaining distance from others, exercise is one of the exceptions. All businesses are strongly encouraged to follow CDC guidelines or industry standards, if any, on face coverings and social distancing. If employees and patrons are within 6 feet, they must wear a face mask or covering. The only exceptions to this is if the patron's mask impedes the patron's service. Only the service provider must wear a mask or covering then. All businesses are encouraged to prohibit entry of each person who is not wearing a face covering. Please find some exceptions on the city website at cityofwinterpark.org/emergency. That's cityofwinterpark.org/emergency. This order does not apply to employees and patrons of first response, government, healthcare or medical, veterinarian, shelter or rehabilitation, childcare, utility providers, construction, or transit agencies. This order is in effect beginning Saturday, June 20th, 2020 at 12:01 a.m. and will remain in effect until further notice. Thank you for your patience and your assistance in keeping Winter Park such a special place.